Hello everyone! So in today's video I'll be sharing with you all the books that I've accumulated over the month of August. So I did a big book haul last month and I wasn't planning on getting any other books, but these are ones that it's funny because some of them I ordered through Chapters Indigo and I had them shipped to my aunt's house like in the beginning of the pandemic, and then I just never got to them until I went home to visit. So these are ones that I purchased like over a year ago and I finally have my hands on now. And then one of them was just like a pre-order that came in, and then I ended up getting a, like, when you find like, at Christmas everyone always gives you like the $50 like Visa gift card. Well, I found one in my Canadian money, like where I keep my Canadian money. I was like, I had no idea this was here. So when I was back home I went to Chapters and I got 2 books there as well. So yeah, I was very pleased with that because I was like, this is like Christmas all over again. I didn't know I had that. So yeah, some of these, like I said, are ones that I've had, like I purchased a long time ago that I finally got to. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So starting out with the books that I purchased a long time ago that have just been sitting at my aunt's, and then I finally was able to get to them when I went home. They are the house editions of Harry Potter. So I did the Gryffindor ones. You can see here I have them like on this little thing above my bed. I really like the look of it, so I finally completed my set. I have the Half-Blood Prince house edition and then also the Deathly Hallows as well, and I really like these. I like how they look on the shelf. I like these sprayed edges. They kind of add more fun like stuff about Gryffindor and like house history, and we get like a map and all that stuff. So I was happy that I was finally able to pick these up because I feel like I've just been waiting for over a year to finally get these. So yes, I was very excited about that. And this was a pre-order for one that I've been waiting for a while. I have already read this book. I got it from the library because I was like having all my books in the series like the same kind of paperback size. So I just held out until this one came out on paperback, and it is All the Devils Are Here by Louise. This is her newest one. Like the next book comes out this month, but I'll get that one from the library until the other one comes out on paperback. But I love this one. This one took place in France, which was like a new setting, but basically the premise of this story, it follows Inspector Gamache, who is head of the homicide division in Quebec, and it follows his stories and kind of the murder investigations, but they somehow always involve the small town of Three Pines, which includes an interesting cast of characters. So yeah, I was happy to get this one. I think this is probably one of my favorite covers too from the series. I really love this, and I also really like the new one that's coming out as well, but again, that one I'll have to wait a year for a paperback. But nevertheless, I'm very happy that I now have this one on my shelf. And lastly, these were ones that I got when I found my $50 Visa gift card. So one of them is one that I already read, but I wanted to have a physical copy, and it is One Day in December by Josie Silver. I read this back in December for a book club with my lab mate and her friends, and I actually really liked it. It wasn't like super amazing, but I really loved the story in here. I feel like it was like a really good kind of, it felt like a very kind of 90s rom-com type thing, like When Harry Met Sally type of thing. So I really liked it. I wasn't like blown away with it, but I did really like it, so I wanted to have my own like copy of this, and I really love the cover and all that, and I definitely think this will be a fun one to reread around Christmas time as well, just to get that feeling. So yeah, I'm happy that I was able to get a copy of this. But for those of you who don't know, this follows 2 people who meet on the bus and instantly their eyes like connect, and they realize like this is the person for, like, that's the person I want to be with, but they never really talked. And the girl, I think her name's, Lori, is kind of like looking for this guy, and she gives up hope. And a year later, her roommate walks in with her new boyfriend, and it is the guy that she kind of locked eyes with on the bus. And you can see how that kind of goes off from there. But yeah, I really liked it. It was cute. It just felt like a nice, good like read to read around the holidays. So this is one that I've had my eye on for a while that I'm really excited about, and it is The Poppy War by R.F Kuang, and I'm really excited about this. I've heard really great things about this trilogy, but it is a kind of fantasy series following a girl who ends up being involved with an army, and it kind of deals with the opiate wars in China, and it kind of takes off from there. I don't want to know too much about the plot, but I know it deals a lot. It's very grim, dark, I've heard, so just be aware. But it sounds like a really good fantasy, something different that I haven't read before, so I think it will be very interesting and just kind of learning about it. But I know it kind of deals with kind of the racism, like being a little bit more darker skinned in China. It kind of integrates some fantasy aspects, it integrates kind of military training and strategy, and then also war as well. And I think this sounds very different and interesting. So I heard there's a really big contrast between part 1 and part 2, so I'm very curious to see how that turns out. But nevertheless, I'm really excited to kind of pick this one up very soon. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what some of the new reads you've been reading and all of that fun stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.